This movie is fucking awesome. Though the character of the Wishmaster himself doesn't actually have to have people say the words "I wish." Like sometimes he'll trick people into saying the words "I wish," and other times someone will go, "Man, I really want this to happen," and he'll grant the so-called wish. Like you'd think that they would have to say "I wish," but apparently not. Um, the guy that fucking plays Wishmaster is amazing as both Wishmaster and when he's in his human form. Just really fucking good. Robert Englund, Tony Todd, and Kane Hodder are once again in a movie together. Though this movie came out before Hatchet, but I watched it after Hatchet. Just very strange to see so many horror legends in one movie. Robert Englund actually lasts for the majority of the movie, but he isn't in a lot of it. He's in like the opening scene. Well, not even the opening scene, because the opening scene's a big massacre. But it's not too long after that. Like he's just shows up, disappears, gets one more scene, and then we don't see him until he dies. Kane Hodder gets one scene where he tells the Wishmaster to leave, and though Wishmaster doesn't want to go, he has to because it's technically, something he wanted him to do, which immediately made me think, why the fuck didn't she use one of her wishes to tell him to leave, but permanently? Like, she could have just said, leave town, go to fucking, I don't know, Chicago or something, and never mess with me, my family, friends, or hurt anybody again. Like, especially since you have to be really specific about your wishes. She could do that, but she doesn't use that as a wish, which really frustrated me. Um, Another thing I didn't like, even though, I still love this movie, I still think it's really good, was the fact that he tricks this one woman into, you know, doing a wish where he turns her into like a mannequin. And, that's fine. I don't have a problem with him tricking her into that. Like, he's an evil motherfucker. He gets off on this. What I don't understand is she wishes to be something that doesn't decay, that she wishes she doesn't age. Though she doesn't like specify that. She wishes she doesn't want to decay. And he turns her into a mannequin. Mannequins decay. Like, sure, they're not going to decay like the human body, but they do decay. They fade away. The paint chips, they do decay. Like, it's not the same thing, but they do decay. Um, Here's a little funny joke where Wishmaster grants this guy his wish to give him $1 million, and how he does it is by killing the dude's mom, and her insurance policy is exactly $1 million. Poor dude. But he got his money. Um, it's a really good movie. I really enjoyed it. The guy that plays Wishmaster, once again, he's just really good at the role. Um, Tony Todd has a brief scene where he says that he does wish to escape the job, but Wishmaster makes a bad joke about how Houdini did it in a few minutes or something. I thought that was kind of dumb. So yeah, he put Tony Todd's character in like a water thing to die. Though we don't actually see him die, I'm pretty sure he definitely died. Robert Englund gets a somewhat on screen death in the movie. Finally, they didn't do it in Urban Legend, they didn't do it in Hatchet. And of course, they did do it for the Freddy Krueger movies, but it's cool to see like an actual Robert Englund die. Um, at least, for a horror movie. And she's able to trick the Wishmaster by saying her last wish is that she wishes that the guy wasn't drinking on the job, which stops him from destroying the box at the beginning of the movie. And, now Wishmaster is stuck in the gym again. And that's the movie. It's pretty decent. I don't know how they made 4 movies out of this, but if Wishmaster is played by the same guy in all the movies, I'm definitely going to be watching them sometime soon. But as of right now, like I had said in my Hatchet video, I'm not going to be dedicating myself to series. It's the same with like I had watched Dusk Till Dawn 1, but I don't want to watch the sequel just yet, even though it has one of my favorite actors in it. I don't want to stick myself to series right now. I just want to watch horror, man.